In this video, I want to talk about a very critical point in time that we're at right now regarding blockchain and AI integration, and also address like attitude, okay? Because it's an important issue and I'm dealing with it a lot. So, all right, so check this out. So there's a theory, Joshua Reed, who I'm going to invite back on for another show. Check out his amazing show that I had. I'll put a card in here. You can watch it. He's a military intelligence guy, former Navy guy, used to literally shoot off missiles out in the ocean for the Navy. He had an amazing story where it came across an event that caused him into changing his whole career path. Now he's an influencer, and he's got Red Pill Project, and he's got a very, very substantial following. He was on YouTube before. Anyways, he's made some incredible predictions now about AI integration and what's going to happen in the next 5 years about what's called the Singularity event. Singularity event is where like the AI, it comes together and starts thinking for itself and making its own determinations and potentially intersects with overtaking like humanity and having this demand over control over us. He says it's 5 years out, and it's going to be the intersection with energy. And energy is going to be the critical infrastructure. So is there enough energy to do this? And who's going to be in control of the energy? Who's going to have the energy power? Will it be China? Will it be the U.S.? One thing that is not he doesn't talk about, may not be aware of, is how do we actually control this problem? This is a critical time, and why blockchain, the original Bitcoin blockchain, is so important right now that we have adoption and that this begins to intersect and head off the AI problem. Because with all this data that's happening right now, the large language models, and if you're not already using them, I highly recommend everybody get as fast as you can, get up to speed with using Grok, using Poe.com for all the large language models. Use Claude, the highest Claude model, or even ChatGPT. Whatever you're using, get up to speed with it as much as you can. Get familiar, because those who are not using them are getting left behind fast. I mean, it's you gotta learn how they work. But the point is that by using blockchain, the original Bitcoin blockchain, all these statements that it's doing or research that it's doing can be logged as a point of data with a SAT on chain. This will then create accountability later to know exactly what type of interaction or what type of transaction or thought or things that it's actually saying. Was it accurate? It will create a ledger, a public ledger, an immutable ledger that can't be deleted, because at some point it's going to want to delete itself and say, oh, I didn't lie, I didn't say all these false things, because that's what it tends to do, is say a lot of false things. So I didn't lie. It will clean up all this. We need to have a record of everything. That's why this intersection with blockchain and AI is super important, and why utilizing the only blockchain that scales. I mean, there was a great video over the weekend that came out. I don't know if it was over the weekend, but it was Teranode Group. They had a interview on one of their clients. It was the Teranode team about launching this scalable blockchain, and how the blockchain is going to be able to put out 1 million transactions a second, if not more. And then there's incredible banter online right now from CS Tamanaga about, scaling the blockchain and scaling it on chain, and like, it's absolutely compelling. It's almost like the Bitcoin talk forum days. That's Dr. Craig Wright, CS Tamanaga on X. And he's talking about how it works, how it's going to work. And he's just absolutely slamming the people that are just trying to stop it from scaling, because it's inevitable. It's happening. It's already happened. It's done. It's already done. It's a past thing. And there's funny how there's a lot of these people are coming way late to the party, like 10 years late, and talking about inventions, and these inventions have long been patented, so long ago, and he's just calling them out on it. So that being said, like, the integration of blockchain and AI, it's intersecting, and it's intersecting all on one place. And that's going to be on the original Bitcoin blockchain. Just Bitcoin. I know that people want to know the ticker. I don't really care about the ticker. I'm not talking about coin price. I'm just talking about the original blockchain, the one from 2009 to now. There's only one of those that has remained the same. And part of remaining the same is that it has to be emulate the white paper. It has to do exactly what Bitcoin was designed to do, which was very simple statement at the top: peer-to-peer, small, simple, casual payments, peer-to-peer electronic cash. SPV, simplified payment verification. These things have to be replicated in it to make it Bitcoin. That's what Bitcoin was in the white paper. So I'm talking about that. Now, that's just a huge, super important place and time that we're at right now. And I wish I want to get it out there as much as possible. I'm going to have Mitch on, I think it's on Thursday. We're going to talk about that and potentially getting him out there so I can give him a launching pad to get Mitch over there to Sean Ryan. That's what we need. We need someone like Sean Ryan to really understand that just interviewing Mitch, having him on the show from Metawatt, understanding why the original Bitcoin blockchain secures and saves the energy grid and how it works. We need him on there because he's a smart guy. He wants to know the truth, Sean Ryan. And once he gets it, it's like, dude, this is so important. We can get the message out there to the world. More and more people will know about what's going on and why this is the solution to preserve our freedom, our liberty. Attitude's the other thing I want to talk about. A lot of people are just, not on this channel, but, involved in things. I get slammed with people with negative, hateful, spiteful, mean attitudes, just bad, negative things. And it's like, I'm like having to read these things, right? I'm like, why do they say this? Like, what do they want? What does this poor person want? And it's funny because I'm involved, a lot of that stuff is like letter writing I'm getting, or a dispute that's going on with somebody else, or a client that's happening with. And in this case, I'm reading this and they're bringing up me saying that I'm a bad person. And it's funny, they watch my channel and they're talking about how, they're watching my channel, obviously a subscriber, which is great. I mean, I got to say thank you, but I just don't know, like when you're a hater, a critic, I guess, what benefit do you get by being the critic? What's in it for you? It's funny. I'm reading these letters and it's like, they're not asking for anything. Not asking for anything. It's not like, well, I hate you because of this. Now give me money. I can see that. That makes sense. What they want to get some money. So they say something, or they want to get attention maybe. But I couldn't understand what they actually wanted other than just to be a critic. Because, the critic, nobody ever built a statute over a critic. So it's important that when we face these critics and haters and people that just want to attack and break things down, we just send them love, man. All we can do is send them unconditional love. That's all we can do. I mean, if they won't meet us in the middle or have a conversation with us, try to work things out, all we can do is send them love, unconditional love, and good thoughts, good vibes, best good vibration, send them out love. That's the best thing that we can do, because hopefully that love vibration will reach out to them and it will put a smile on their face and put them into a better place, because they're going through something, they're dealing with whatever they're dealing with, and it has somehow me, or if it's reaching you, if this is happening to you, it's somehow you're getting caught up inside of their own world drama, and they're now trying to drag you into it or drag me into it. So all I can do is send them love, good vibrations, positive energy. All right. To all the haters, to all the negative people who are critics, and specifically one of these subscribers who's a critic. I again, respectfully, I send you love. That's all I can do. So be sure to subscribe. Hit the ones if you haven't already. My name is Gavin Mehl, and I'm telling you, we are in the middle of a massive change right now. In the next 5 years, Joshua Reed's show, I will do another one of them. The singularity between AI with where we're at now. It's a singularity event that's coming, and we gotta have adoption on the blockchain as fast as possible, because by doing that, we will be able to save humanity and our own liberty, all right, through an immutable ledger, the global truth ledger. That truth ledger is the answer. It's the solution that we can now have a preservation of history and truth and everything that's happened. Now we know somebody lied, they didn't tell the truth, they did fraud. Oh, we know, we can audit it. Go back and see, oh, that AI, no, that was wrong. And we can deal with it. So it's happening, dude. I'm telling you, this is an exciting time to be alive. It really is, man. It's like life on the edge, but also going right over the top as well, which I'm going to see you there. I'll see you at the top.